Hey guys, so I am really excited today to finally show you all. I've been back for about a week, what I bought in London and Paris. We had a wonderful trip. We had such a good time. The weather was beautiful, like we could not have asked for better weather. And we got to see so much. We really loved London. We spent like 4.5 days there before we moved on to Paris for 3 days. And Paris was amazing in its own right, don't get me wrong, and we were actually in Paris for our 10-year anniversary, which was really special and like meant so much and was like so romantic and just beautiful. But we absolutely loved London. I'm going to be doing blog post recapping some photos of our trip and just a little bit of information. If you guys have any questions along the way, just leave me a comment either on the blog or on YouTube, and I will be more than happy to let you know more about something that we might have done. Maybe you guys are planning to go there one day and want some recommendations. I can definitely pass along some good stuff. But on to the shopping. I only bought makeup, skincare, and perfume. I never was in the mood to buy any clothes, so I did not do any clothes or accessory shopping at all. And I will preface this haul by saying that I knew I was working with a limited amount of space in my suitcase to get home, and I was really close to being over the 50-pound weight limit for my suitcase. So I knew that I had to be smart with what I bought. I couldn't go in and buy like jumbo sizes of things that were really heavy. And I just decided to not deal with like having to ship anything back home. Our days were so busy that when I squeezed in shopping, it was here and there, but it was a lot of times in between being at, you know, Windsor Castle and Westminster Abbey and, you know, Big Ben and stuff. It was kind of just, I did some shopping as we ducked in and out of certain neighborhoods. And that was one thing that I loved so much about London, was it seemed like at every turn there was a new like little area to shop. It was really cute. Like, we loved Covent Garden. I knew we were going to love that area. We did. Soho was amazing. Of course, you've got Regent Street and Oxford Street and Carnaby Street. We loved all of that. The city is just so quaint. The people are so friendly. We had really good food. We loved it. We had a fabulous time. Paris, I was geared towards skincare. I really knew I wanted to get some French skincare products. So I'm going to go into all of that. And Paris was beautiful. I can't tell you how amazing the architecture is there. If you've never been, it is certainly someplace that I hope you all get to see at least once in your lifetime. It was really special. So anyway, on to what I bought. So I'm going to kind of show you what I got in London first, and then I'll move on to what I got in Paris. I had my heart set on definitely hitting up at least one Space NK, which is, if you guys don't know, it's an apothecary, but it's really just like a skincare store, which, if you guys know me and how much I love my skincare products, I was like, I've got to get to a Space NK. They have a lot of different brands that aren't available to us here in the US, and I went in with a list, but I ended up only getting one thing, and I'm really excited about this. I cannot wait to use it. It's an Emma Hardie product. It's the Amazing Face AM/PM Treatment Moisturizer. It says that it's revitalizing and hydrating moisture-rich day cream. And I've been really curious about the Emma Hardie brand ever since I've seen some of the British YouTubers talk about it. I remember Fleur talking about this maybe 6 months or so in a video, and I made myself a little note to check out something by Emma Hardie. I'm really excited about this. It's just, sounds like it's going to be a fabulous moisturizer, and I can't wait to try it. And you guys know that I'll be definitely giving you recaps along the way. I'm sure you're going to see some of these products pop up in my favorites, but I also got so much skincare. I'm kind of telling you this prematurely. I haven't showed you everything yet. That I'm going to try and focus on certain products at a time so that I can really tell you whether or not they worked and I like them and I enjoy them. So I'm going to try not to like do too much mixing, but I have to decide in what order I'm going to use everything. The people at Space NK did give me just a couple of samples of things, and I will say too that I bought some gifts for Jamie. I've already given them to her, and the stores that I purchased things from were so generous with samples that I had a ton. I was able to split them up between myself and Jamie, so I've already passed hers along to her. They gave me samples of this brand called, I think it's Radiance. This is an Instaglam skin tint, flawless complexion tinted moisturizer with hyaluronic acid. So just like a little tinted moisturizer. And then this is by the same brand. It's a Super Acids Extreme Acid Rush Peel. That sounds really nice. So I'll definitely be trying out those samples as well. Okay, then I moved on to House of Fraser, which is on Oxford Street, which is the busiest street for shopping in London. Always really crowded. It reminded me very much of the crowds like on Broadway and Times Square in New York. So I just ducked in there really quickly just to see what they had that maybe some of the other stores that I've been in did not have. And I found out that they had the brand called Rituals, which again, I've heard a lot of British girls talk about. I picked up two things by them. This one is a Shanti Shower Indian Rose and Organic Sweet Almond Oil Nourishing Shower Paste. So it's just like a body wash for the shower. And it smells so good. A lot of times, I didn't buy any candles or anything like that over there, but a lot of times when I see the girls talk about Rituals, it's candles. I would have loved to have brought a candle back, but I was just worried about it breaking in the suitcase or being too heavy, so I refrained. But this says it's a rich and ultra soft shower paste based on organic sweet almond oil to gently cleanse and instantly smooth your skin. So I'm excited about using that. And then I also picked up this Rituals Nourishing Lip Balm. It does have SPF 10 and very cute little packaging. And it's just kind of one of those like jelly lip balms. It does smell really good. It smells almost a little bit like herbally. I like it. It's organic shea butter and natural vitamin E, and I cannot wait to give this a try too. I'm always looking for new lip balm products. So that's all I got from House of Fraser. I did pick up a couple of things there for Jamie, but like I said, I've already given that stuff to her. I ducked into a couple of Boots. I realized that the very first Boots that I went in did not have a very large Soap and Glory section, so I sought out a larger one. And some of the Boots are like 3 stories. They have escalators in there. I mean, they're massive. They're a drugstore, but they are so much more than a drugstore. Like, I would love for our drugstores here, like CVS and Rite Aid and Walgreens, to stock the stuff that Boots stocked. So I just got 4 Soap and Glory products. The first thing is the Ultimelt Deep Purifying Hot Cloth Cleanser. I've tried a hot cloth cleanser before by Liz Earle, and I was really excited to see that Soap and Glory offered one. It has provitamin B5, sweet almond, orange, and lavender oils, and it actually comes with a little muslin cloth, so that is in here. And then you get, let's see, this is 3.3 ounces of the cleanser itself. It says it's for all skin types. I don't think I have ever seen this product, the Ultimelt, in any of our Sephora's here. I wish that we had Soap and Glory available to us at places other than just Sephora. And some Sephora's that I've been in stock more than others. In New York City, I noticed that they had a lot more Soap and Glory products in their Sephora, but we don't have as much in ours. So I'm not sure if this is something that everyone can get here in the U.S. or if this is a specific product that's only really available in the U.K. But it says clean over backwards, massage a grape-sized splodge of the Ultimelt onto your face and neck for at least 2 minutes. Rub stubborn clogged spots doubly. Then press off with a warm, wet washcloth. So, very excited to try that as well. Let me put the muslin cloth back down in there. And then I picked up another face product. This is a product called Bright Here, Bright Now Instant Radiance Energy Boost Balm. And again, not something that I remember seeing here. With moisturizers, apricot kernel oil, soft focus luminous spheres SF, and quick lift instant light 2. It says, take the lift, apply a generous measure of Bright Here, Bright Now onto clean skin whenever your face is flagging. I love their like little British words thrown in there. Use it like a moisturizer or mix it into your makeup. So, have not even swatched this. This is what it looks like. I'm assuming it's going to have some sort of tint to it. It's sealed. Let me see if I can get in it. Yeah. Oh, it's just really like a cream. It doesn't have a super amount of tint to it, but it feels like it's going to be really soft. Oh, but it does have like a little bit of a glow to it. It feels really nice. Doesn't have a really overpowering scent, and it's definitely not that typical Soap & Glory scent. But I am a little bit congested too because my allergies are kind of going crazy on me today. So maybe it has more of a scent than I can smell at the moment. But I really am excited about trying this. I'm always looking for anything to give me a glow. Alright, and then two little just cosmetic products by Soap & Glory that I decided to try. This is an anti-crease. It's About Prime Eyeshadow Underbase. I'm about done with my... Actually, am I completely done? I think I am completely done. I think I just finished it. The Clarins eyeshadow base that I've been using. So I knew I was running low on that and I was going to run out soon. So I decided to try this one by Soap & Glory. And let me see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it has like a nice white tint to it. So it's going to probably cancel out like some of the redness and stuff. But it feels like it's going to blend in really nicely and just provide a good base. So yeah, I'm curious to try it and see if it's something that I like. It's in the shade called Bright Light. I do think they had a couple of different shades in that. And then I picked up a lipstick. This was the Super Color Fabu lipstick in the shade called Naked Beige. I don't think that we have any Soap & Glory like major cosmetics. We have some cosmetics by them at some Sephora's here, but not, I don't think we have this one, the lipstick. Really pretty color. I just thought this would be good for really year-round. It's kind of one of those shades that you can wear from the spring and summer right into the fall. So, really excited about that. It feels really moisturizing, so I think I'm going to enjoy that. So yeah, that's everything I got from Soap & Glory. I had decided before I went that I was not going to buy a lot of body wash and the typical Soap & Glory things that I really love to have because I can get those here at home and I wouldn't have to weigh down my suitcase with them or ship them home. So I really did try to be conscious of the fact that if it was a product that I knew I could get at home, I wasn't going to buy it over there. And I think that ended up working out for me because it also kind of forced me to try some things that I never had considered trying before. I went to Liberty, which is a department store that's near the intersection of Oxford Street and Regent Street. Also kind of backs up to Carnaby Street, so it's just it's like a shopping mecca area. It's amazing. And speaking of shopping mecca, I did go to Harrods, but did not purchase anything. Harrods was something we did on our very first day, and I just breezed through there and kind of looked at some stuff, played with some things, but we were in the midst of a double-decker bus tour. We just hopped off at the Harrods stop and went inside, walked through some of the floors, looked at the amazing, unbelievable, really super expensive jewelry, which made me really nervous because I was like, I'm going to knock something over and I'm going to have to give them a year's worth of my salary for a necklace. But it was really cool. The bag section was huge. Like every bag, major designer brand you could imagine. Yeah, Harrods was also packed. It was Saturday, and it was Mother's Day weekend in London when we got there. But that Saturday, I would definitely say the store was at probably one of its busiest times. Harrods is closed on Sunday, so I knew I needed to get that in on Saturday because we had other plans for Monday and Tuesday. And that's just why I walked through, because I definitely wanted to see it, and I wanted to experience the food hall at Harrods, which was also quite overwhelming, but really cool. But I never bought anything there, so that's that whole story. But at Liberty, I did buy something. I really just cruised through the first floor of Liberty. My husband is really great about tagging along with me with all the shopping that I do, but I also tried to be really conscious of the fact that that wasn't very exciting for him, so kind of got in and out of some places quickly. Plus, like I said, we were always in the midst of like heading somewhere else. But I hit up the Aesop counter because Aesop is a brand that we do not have. You can probably, I think you can get it in the States through Net-a-Porter. But I don't know if you can buy this anywhere else. Maybe ASOS, maybe somewhere online. But I think in stores here, they're kind of hard to find. You may find them only in the department stores in bigger cities. So I was excited to check it out. I got this Rind Concentrate Body Balm, and this smells so good. There were like 4 different scents that I had that I was thinking about, but I decided to go with this one. It's orange rind, pink grapefruit, and lemon rind, and it smells so good. And talk about like a luxury product that just, gosh, it is so moisturizing to the skin. I've not used it yet, but I did play with it in the store, and it just, oh my gosh, it's not inexpensive. It was kind of a splurge for a body balm, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's going to be a great like lotion to use in the morning before work, when you kind of need that little bit of something to wake you up and make you feel energized in the morning, because it's real citrusy and I love it. I really love the tube. I don't know, I just think it's very cool. And then I decided to try something skincare from them also. This is the Fabulous Face Oil. I asked the rep at the Aesop counter what their best sellers were. She pointed me in the direction of 2 products, and this was one of them. It's the Juniper Berry, Ylang Ylang, and Jasmine Petal Fabulous Face Oil. Rapidly absorbed hydration boost for normal, dull, and congested skin. You massage 3 to 5 drops into skin from forehead to neck every day after cleansing. This fabulous blend of oils will soften, hydrate, and detoxify patchy skin, leaving it with a matte finish. I love using face oils. My skin has always leaned towards like more the dry, dehydrated side of things, but I feel like I really have it under control now with some great products, and face oils are just a miracle worker for dry skin. So I'm excited to try this. They did hook me up too with some samples of some products that I got doubles of, so I passed them along to Jamie. It's of the parsley seed line, which I think is also one of their really popular products. One is a hydrator, a facial toner, and a cleansing oil. So I'll be kind of trying that in like a series too, to see if I can notice any difference or anything special from it. That is everything that I got from Liberty. Really gorgeous store, and I could have spent hours in there if I had had just a little bit more time. Very eclectic. I really loved it. The outside of it is very like Tudor style, and it just stands out apart from the other buildings, and it's very, very cool. Okay, last stop for a purchase in London was in Windsor, outside of Windsor Castle. We walked around in the town there, which was so quaint and adorable, and I stopped in a Jo Malone store. I had originally checked out the Jo Malone scents because it's a London brand. You can obviously get it in the States, but it's kind of one of those things where it's specific. It's a specific London brand that I thought would be really nice to purchase on vacation. So I had checked out some of the scents in Harrods the first day, and then kind of just wanted some time to think about it. But I did go back to the store in Windsor and had the really nicest experience. The sales associate there was wonderful. We talked about different scents that I liked. We talked about how you can layer their scents to get just your perfect combination. All of their scents are unisex, so my husband also kind of found one that he liked. He didn't end up getting it. He was like, no, this is kind of, you know, your experience, all about you in that particular store. So, yeah, it would ended up being just a really nice process. Like, she set me down and at a counter and we rolled up my sleeves, and from like my elbows down, she gave me like a treatment on my arms. She rubbed in some moisturizer and then sprayed me with the perfume. We did one arm with just one scent, and then the other arm where we layered 2 scents, and I ended up just going with the single scent. I obviously have the option to buy this online now that I'm home, so I will definitely be doing that. But came packaged so nicely. She did it all up for me. I ended up going with the scent called Peony and Blush Suede, and I got the body cream, which is just honestly like decadent is the only word that I can think of to even describe it. It's just amazing. The smell is, it's floral, but it's got a little bit of like a sweetness to it too. I don't normally do real florally scents, but this is just, it's light and it has a little tiny bit of like a candy scent to it. But oh gosh, it just, this is something that will always remind me of my trip. I hope that this is a fragrance that I end up really loving for years. And it will just always remind me and take me back to our trip. As far as the getting a perfume or the cologne, I just went with the 30 ml bottle because I wanted to make sure that I really liked it. And it was probably double to go up to the 100 ml bottle, and I know that I can always order the 100 ml if I really, really love this. I also thought, and she encouraged me, that if I decided that I wanted to mix any of their other ones with this one, that the 30 ml combined with the body cream will go a long ways, because you won't need as much perfume if you're layering it with the body cream. They really stress that your skin needs to be super moisturized and hydrated in order for your scent to last on you all day long. So that is the perfume. It is, I really feel like this was a luxury purchase and something that I was thinking about going in. And it was kind of the highlight of like my shopping in London. I really loved it. The whole thing was just a really great time. And then I just, so you know a little bit about the fragrance, I did print out a little bit of information online. It says that it has red apple and jasmine, rose, and gillyflower, mingling with the sensuality of soft blush suede. It is luxurious and seductive. I just really love this scent. I have a feeling I'm going to be buying that in the 100 ml when I finish up this bottle.